What is going on, everyone out there on internet land? Welcome to the video. My name is Brando Linick, and I'm going to be talking about some really important stuff in this video. I'm actually going to be sharing with you kind of my experience when it comes to starting a business. I'm going to be using an example, and the example I'm going to be using is a dog treat business, so you're going to want to pay close attention. And just before we kick off the conversation, I'm going to have a drink here, and make sure you got your beverage beside you. This is going to be a short but very instructional and informative video. And welcome. I'm coming to you from my home office, and when it comes to business, when it comes to this stuff, all right, the whole reason why you're gonna want to pay attention to this conversation is over the last 3.5, almost 4 years, started a couple different types of businesses. Some of them worked, some of them absolutely failed. And when it comes to a dog treat business, from a business perspective, if you're looking at this because you want to get involved in business to be your own boss, if you're looking at this because you want to create an income where you can afford what you're passionate about and also have time, freedom, and leverage, if that is what you're looking for out of a dog treat business, that's what you're looking to get out of the business. There's a lot of things you need to keep in mind with a dog treat business. Like if you're creating your own dog treats, which more than likely you would be, the process of that, dealing with, going to the grocery store and then mixing and battering up things, it can be a process and a half. And if you aren't looking at this as a franchise business model, if you're looking at this just as yourself, just operating yourself, that means when you're sick, when things come up, you don't have very much leverage. All right, that means your business and income will stop. So you got to keep in mind equipment, supplies, possibly having employees like I just shared with you. And like I said, if you're looking at this because you just want to be your own boss, you want to be in control of your income to do what you want when you want, I would actually strongly advise you, if you give me just a second here, before you consider starting a dog treat business, to actually learn the skills required to create a lucrative leveraged business. And my story with this goes back over the last year when I took myself out of a financial struggle. I was struggling in a traditional business. I was paying employees more than I was getting paid. And I took myself from that, and I luckily came across a person who was building a business in a way where they weren't dealing with, supplies, equipment, employees, all those things that go with the territory of a traditional business, and for the example in this video, a dog treat business. And because they weren't dealing with that, building a business on the internet, all right, I started to model and copy what they were doing. This person was making, more every month than I was making in a whole year, traveling around the world without time and money being an issue, being able to provide for their family, but also spend time with their family. And because they were doing this, it was attractive to me, modeled and copied them, and in less than 30 days was able to create a full-time income business working part-time, not average, not typical results, not guaranteeing you the same results. But if you've got that drive, if, you're coachable, if you're trainable, and you want to build a business to create true leverage and flexibility so you can not just afford your passions, not just afford what you want, but be able to have the time freedom to enjoy that, the best thing you can learn how to do is build a business on the internet. And if you, knew what was shared with me going back, a year and a half ago, and it makes sense to you, if you want to build a business on the internet, if you're coachable, connect with me on my site. Check it out. It's 123marketingtips.com. I'll put the link down below in the description, and I encourage you to take a look if you're serious, if you've got that drive, if you're willing to learn some things and you're not afraid of the four-letter word work. So I look forward to seeing you there, and I appreciate you for coming by, and take care, my friend.